While it's drying, I'll do a little bit of a prep work here. A piece of Q-tip cotton gets stuck to this. Yeah, all this taping stuff, it's no fun. I don't know. I think screws are the best way to go, in my opinion, but it's just me, and I'm only repairing this stuff. If I sit on top of the world at the helm of Apple, one of the, I don't know if it's the biggest company, it's definitely one of the biggest companies, I might think differently, and I might think that it's all about generating cash, and people who are people don't care about people. I mean people who repair this stuff. Now, if this computer was dropped by a young girl and ended up on my bench, honestly, this shouldn't have ended up on a bench. I mean, it wasn't dropped a lot. It's okay. So seems to me that my trick with the tacky tape is working. And it looks like the thing is holding quite well. One thing that I do need to do is peel off a little bit of this top layer, just so that when I have it all assembled, I don't have to worry about cracking this LCD. Because once you start jamming your metal pieces in between, there is a lot of risk of breaking this. Oh, come on, just peel away. Alright, so just like that. We're going to bend it and reassemble. Okay. Alright, I'm okay with one corner being a little bit imperfect. This is where it was dropped. So, I mean, it's holding. The tape is holding. It's I guess tough enough to give me a little bit of time to reassemble, and that's, you know, that's what I was looking for. So my theory worked. Now I just have to make sure I don't forget to peel that back tape off. Alright, so now we are going to, so in the channel I have basically cut this tape I have lengthwise in half, and that went inside of this channel, and I'm just peeling it and exposing the tape. I'm honestly not very excited to do work like this. This is, you know, tape, come on, it's tape, people. It's just tape. It's not durable. It's not, I mean, even the original tape is that Apple is using. And it's just tape. It's much better with a screw. You know it's gonna hold. Why risk? I don't know. Might have guessed I'm not a huge Apple fan. In fact, I'm not an Apple fan at all. But we only have two evils, Microsoft and Apple. And both are evil. You basically pick and choose which evil you like more. Stick with it. That's it. Alright. Or I should say you hate less. When you talk about evil, you don't really talk about any kind of love. I mean, I do own a lot of Apple products, but you have to know your enemy. So that's the reason. I give it to my family. I like watching it being destroyed. Okay, some more tape peeling. We're almost at the point of, okay, now this cover is sticking. So, alright, and the last. Okay, now your LED lights are under there somewhere. Okay, so now, as you can see, before this was wiggly and wobbly, and the rubber gasket was always falling out. It's holding it in place very well. So again, microscale micro liquid tape. Come on, where is it? Microscale micro liquid tape. I got it at the hobby shop, and I use it for my model planes. Alright, the moment of truth. We peel this off. We take this off. We use air. Always have a little bit of air next to you. And we drop, come on. Drop it. In place. Okay. All right. As I said, this is not what I like to do, but hopefully it'll stay together. I'm really hoping for that. I'm really, really hoping for that. Okay. So, where is our... that. one thing that makes me kind of why okay, there's the same screw holds two pieces, so that's why I was why. If this is such an important and difficult thing, when they use the screws are, they have a million different kinds of screws. Alright, so now we are going to attach this. Here's my little screwy thingy. Okay. Another tiny little screwy thingy. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit on this nasty process. I can't. I have to do it manually. Alright. I do not have any fun doing this. If Apple is watching and laughing, just so you know, no fun doing this at all. And I hope you had fun producing it. You know, these Apple engineers are probably sitting there and laughing their asses off. These idiots. They are trying to repair something that was designed to be unrepairable. Unrepairable. And of course they're laughing. I'd be too if I had designed something to be unrepairable. Okay, this piece is this here, not to forget. So I get the original screen, the LCD piece, and guess what? There's a line going through it. Oh, I'm in zoomed mode. There. It was not a pretty sight. Okay, so now we have this. Okay. So I'm curious, Mr. Apple engineer, what would be the next twist on impossible to repair things? Or I should say things impossible to repair. Alright, something is not right there. Something is not... okay. Whoa. Oh, I see. Whoa. This is bad stuff. Okay, so I can't show it, but inserting this antenna is very strange. Come on. Okay. Alright, there's two sides to it. I didn't realize that. So when I was putting the screw in, the whole thing kind of buckled up like this. So I can show right now. This portion, you can see these tabs, and there's another one on the other side right here. It has to kind of grab it from both sides. So you can see this one here, and here is the tab. When you're pushing it together, you gotta be careful on having this on outside and the other one's on the inside. So that caught me a little bit by surprise. Okay. Next. And there are two types of screws on this antenna bracket, but I guess you'll find out if you choose to do something like this. Believe you me, if you choose to undertake, and the word undertake here is key word, most likely it will go under with this undertaking. But the trick here that I hope I was clear on describing is how to attach this rubber gasket piece. That's the trick, and the trick is micro liquid tape. It does wonderful job. I am actually quite surprised of how good. I was not expecting a result like that from the liquid tape. It held much better than I hoped it would. I didn't even need it to, be holding that well. But it did good job. It did a very good job. Okay, I am missing one tool, and it's right here. And it's hex. And some people who have seen me work before, this tool I bought at Home Depot. It's a HD 74502AA. One thing that is absolutely necessary is when you replace the blade, you put a different blade you work with, put the old ones back in. It balances the screwdriver. It just feels right in the hand when this is a little heavier. So when I don't have my blades in there, sometimes I just want to, because you replace them so often, back and forth, and you just leave them out, something's missing. It doesn't feel right. It feels quite wrong, actually. So the tool, it's a good tool, was designed with the fact that those blades are going to be in place when you use it. Now, over here, word of a little bit of caution. When you put in those screws, make sure that you don't have a wire caught under there. Alright, so just gonna make him tight. Alright, it's this side. So So I heard this girl that has this computer got in big trouble over whatever, and hopefully I'll get her out of trouble. It's my job, save people. So, alright. This is good. Everything is good. I found that I'm missing one tiny screw here. I mean, this is working like on a Swiss watch, except Swiss watch was designed to be occasionally maintained and repaired, as opposed to this thing was designed to be never repaired. And one thing I just noticed, this piece goes up and down. You gotta attach it straight. That's weird. It doesn't guide itself. So not I'm not happy about that either. I mean, making all this precision made, may as well make it so that it's, you know, it's better. Okay, so I'm just checking to make sure we have all the pieces.